The air in room 214 of the Rayburn House office building was thick, heavy, like even the marble walls were holding their breath, waiting for something to spark. Senator John Nye Kennedy walked in, navy suit simple but sharp. A little silver pin reading LA caught the light, his eyes cutting across the room, quiet, steady, like he already knew a storm was about to break loose. Outside the nameplate said, Committee on Oversight and Accountability, but inside? This didn't feel like politics. It felt like a trial, like a verdict was hanging in the air. The red tally lights of C-SPAN, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, all blinking, cameras locked in, ready to burn this moment into memory. Every major network, live, raw, unfiltered, broadcasting a room about to blow. The crowd wasn't lobbyists or think tanks today. It was journalists hammering their keyboards, screens glowing in the dim light. Staffers moving slow, papers whispering against each other. Capitol cops by the doors, hands twitching near their radios like they could feel what was coming. The clock ticked, each second slicing through the silence, sharp as a scalpel. This wasn't just another hearing. This was Judgment Day, and everyone in there knew it, even if they couldn't name the spark yet. Right on cue, Jill Biden walked in. Presence like gravity, like the room owed her its focus. She rolled in with 4 lawyers in crisp suits, a Secret Service vet with that 1,000-yard stare, and a PR rep who wouldn't look up. Her blazer was tailored to perfection, pearls catching the light. Confidence on display. That smile to the cameras wasn't warmth, it was control. Even sitting down, her posture said, "I'm in charge." Across from her, Kennedy sat alone, no team, no fuss, just folded hands, his eyes locked on Jill Biden, like a hunter watching for weakness. He hadn't spoken yet, but his silence said everything. "I'm not here to play nice. I'm here for the truth." The room wasn't quiet. It was hushed. And hushed means tension. Means people pretending not to breathe. Every sound mattered. Rustling papers like whispers, journalists texting with shaky thumbs, even the marble floor refusing to echo, like the building itself knew something was about to snap. Room 214 was suffocating. Something irreversible was brewing, and nobody knew who'd light the match. Chairman Mike Johnson cleared his throat, and it felt like a countdown, not order. Countdown. He said the hearing was about financial disclosures, charities, potential, conflicts. But everyone in the room knew what those words really meant. This was about Jill Biden, and the way she leaned back in that leather chair, tapping the desk with her fingers, legs crossed like it was her stage. Yeah, she knew it too. The first 2 speakers droned on, voices flat, monotone, like they were trying to bury the tension. But the looks being traded across the room told a different story. Jill leaned to whisper in her lawyer's ear. He nodded, fast. Kennedy didn't move an inch, still as a statue, eyes locked on her, calm, but dangerous. Then he reached for a folder. Not flashy, not showy, precise, like a surgeon reaching for a scalpel, and that one motion, unsealing a manila envelope stamped in blood red, shifted everything. A journalist in the 3rd row gasped too loud, the sound cracking the silence. Jill's eyes narrowed. Her pearls clicked against the chair as her grip tightened. No gavel, no warning, but every camera zoomed in. Instinct. The shift had arrived, because when Kennedy opened that envelope, America braced for impact. What could be in a letter? That looked so ordinary, but had even the marble walls leaning in to listen. Jill Biden straightened, voice cold, measured, words dripping disdain. "This man," she said, tilting her head at Kennedy, "he's not here for oversight. He's here to put on a show." Her words cut, but they landed in the air, just hanging there, waiting to be answered. Kennedy didn't blink, didn't rush. He let the weight of her accusations settle like dust. Then his voice, low, deliberate, cut through the silence. "Madame Biden." Can you explain why $10 million was funneled from a Bermuda shell company into your family's fund 6 weeks before a federal decision? Boom. That was the match. Heads turned, breath caught, the room tilted. Jill Biden's face hardened. Fury, not fear, flashed in her eyes. She didn't argue. She just leaned into her mic and snapped, "Get him out." Every lung in that room sucked in air at the same time, then louder, sharper. Now. The marble walls shook with her voice. Chairs scraped. Capitol officers twitched. But Kennedy? He didn't move. Didn't even flinch. Eyes locked on her like ice, like a man who already knew how this story ended, and was just waiting for her to catch up.